All right, Broncos country on this play. This is the first series. Bo Nix is going to scramble here for a 14-yard gain. You're going to get man coverage from the New Orleans Saints. You're going to have a safety who's going to play inside out, and then you're going to have, obviously, the safety that's going to climb depth. But what we see here, route concept-wise from the Broncos, you're going to see, obviously, at the top of your screen, Troy Franklin running off. Marvin Mims is going to run the deep over right here. Lucas Kroll is going to block 1001, run the out route. And then Cortland Sutton right here is just going to climb across the field with Javonte running an out and up because the defender gets in his space. Nothing is opening up here for the Broncos on this play. So Bo does what he does against pressure here. Okay, you look four-man rush. Nobody is open right here. This corner's trailing depth over Troy Franklin right here. You got an underneath defender right here on the crossing route with the safety playing over the top. And then he's playing man right here. He's going to ride with him. Nothing is open. So Bo's going to scramble. He's going to pick up the first down, 14 yards on the play here. Nice little start. Now you're past the 50-yard line, midfield here. Now, what do we have here? We have a 2-eye from this defender inside shade of the offensive guard. You got a guy who's playing kind of an apex in between a 4-eye and a 3-tech against Quinn Miners. You got an outside wide guy, and then you're going to have a 6-eye right here against Lucas Kroll. Defensively, though, the Saints, I don't know what it is with them in terms of tackling, but you work a nice little double team right here, one-on-one. You work a one-on-one right here on the outside. A chip from Lucas Kroll. Now Garrett Bowles has a one-on-one right here. I mean, really, if something opened up, Bo would have been able to find it, but using his legs, picking up the first down, big play here for the Broncos offense. All right, this is the play that everyone's talking about. Bo Nix, footwork. I wouldn't say he's got bad footwork. I'd say when he faces pressures, he's got good footwork initially, but then when pressure comes around, then you start to see him throw a little bit off base. Now, Troy Franklin's going to run off the corner here vertically. He's going to be wide open on this play. Devon Vele's coming across the field here. Marvin Mims is going to be a motion guy, and he's going to come back around. Javonte's going to leak out right here and be a little dump-off option. But really, this is, hey, Lucas Kroll working across the field, gaining depth here. You're going to have him open underneath. You're going to have Troy Franklin underneath. Bo, just as soon as he starts to step up in the pocket, his footwork kind of changes, as you can see. Watch right here. If he's like right here, if he's comfortable and knows that, hey, right here backside, Garrett Bowles has this, and you have trust, Bo can set his back foot right here. He can fire and rip a throw, but now he's going to step up and climb the pocket. Now he's wide. He's wide. It's hard to make this throw when your feet are wide and off base, and that leads to, obviously, an incomplete play. This could have been a touchdown. This could have been either a catch by Lucas Kroll for a big gain, and it falls incomplete. Missed opportunity, and certainly one that everyone's going to criticize, rightfully so. Bo's going to have to be more consistent with his footwork. You're going to have another 2-eye right here, 3-tech right here, 6-eye right here from Cam Jordan, and then obviously a wide on the outside against Garrett Bowles. And just once again, I mean, I like this. Getting Marvin Mims in the backfield a little bit. You're going to work a one-on-one right here. You're going to pull, we call this boot action, run action here to be able to block a backside defender. I mean, Bo right there, if he fires the throw right here, he's good. But now he climbs the pocket a little bit wide, and it messes with his footwork, messes with his trajectory. He's going to have to fix that. All right, 3rd and 10 right here for the Broncos. This is just another way for them to run the dagger out of, obviously, a trip stack formation. You're going to have Adam Troutman block 1001, run the crosser here. Bo's going to try to hit him, but he's got pressure. You got a lot of guys coming here. You got, obviously, a corner blitz. You got Chase Young right here. This defender is going to drop back, pressure, and then these guys are going to blitz off the edge as well. Route concept-wise, block, crosser here. Little Jordan Humphrey coming over. Cortland Sutton's going to run the dagger. And then, obviously, you're going to have number 3 running vertical here. Right here, not much Bo can do. Watch this pressure, though. Obviously, the Saints are playing back. You got a safety right here. You got a safety who's going to roam right here. Corner playing outside. And then these guys are communicating a potential, hey, crossing pattern, combo, whatever it may be. It looked like he was doing a combo call. But, as you can see, Chase Young's coming wide. Corner's going to blitz inside here. You're going to work your pressure right here. You know, you got more guys and you got blockers. You're going to chip release with Troutman. Javonte's going to help out in pass protection right here. Good job, but now it's like, hey, pressure's coming. Now you're backing. You're retreating a little bit. Your goal is to hopefully find a way to hit him, but Bo can't set his feet on this play, and it's going to fall incomplete because of pressure. Guy in his face. Let's take a look at it here from the other angle. All right, now pre-snap. You're trying to communicate. Okay, hey, what do you have? Is number 56 coming? No, he's not. Chase Young is, though. You're going to have this defender right here who's lined up in a 2-eye. He's going to come. You got this guy who's lined up in a 5 technique. He's coming. Outside edge is coming. And obviously, you're going to have a blitzing defensive back off the edge as well. Troutman's going to block 1001. Now, right here, I like Alex Forsyth and Quinn Miners right here. They're essentially, both of them are blocking, 2 guys on 2 guys, but they're kind of double teaming both here. You got a hand on this guy. You got a hand on this guy from Quinn, and now it's communication. Hey, he's crossing, so now Forsyth steps and replaces. He's going to block Cam Jordan. Quinn Miners is going to now block down on number 90. You're working right here a one-on-one between Garrett Bowles and Chase Young. Powers is blocking inside against the blitzing DB. Sometimes those guys are squirmy. And then you got communication between Mike McGlinchey and Javonte Williams on these 2 defenders right here. Good communication. But now, hey, you got the defensive back who got skinny against Ben Powers. Now, Bo doesn't have time to set his feet, has to fire off of his back foot, and it's going to fall incomplete on the play. It's great to see Javonte Williams look like the Javonte of old. He's going to rattle off a big run on this play here. 10 yards, give the Broncos a first down pass, enemy field territory. Adam Troutman's going to block number 6. Mike McGlinchey is going to step out and block this defensive end right here. And then what you're going to see here is Quinn Miners going to work up right here. Alex Forsyth's going to snap the ball. These guys are going to double team to try to get up one-on-one right here. But Ben Powers does a great job of skinnying this guy, scooting him down the line of scrimmage, allowing Forsyth to release up here to play side linebacker. And then obviously with Michael Burton leading as a fullback option right here, opens things up. Javonte sees the hole. Now Quinn's down blocking. Forsyth's leaking up to the linebacker. Michael Burton now one-on-one. Bang! This is nice. But, okay, hey, you crash the guy in. Javonte sees it, bounces off his guy, and turns this into a 10-yard gain. Good. Get the run game going, folks. Now let's take a look at it here from this angle. You're going to see, because he's going to attack here, Ben Powers going to get skinny and bow him out. One-on-one here with Garrett Bowles. And then Forsyth's going to step down and help and leak up to linebacker. You're going to have Quinn trying to pin and seal this guy. Obviously, Mike McGlinchey blocking here, and then a fullback lead right here against the linebacker. Just a good play here by the Broncos offense. Good execution, good blocking, good vision there by Javonte. Puts his foot in the dirt, bounces it, gets upfield, 10 yards. Denver will take that every day. They need to make that their bread and butter. 13-yard run right here from Javonte Williams. Broncos in the pistol. You got a fullback right here. And really, I think this is well designed. Javonte does a great job. Good vision on this play out of the pistol, because you're going to get, obviously, Mike McGlinchey working to seal backside. Quinn Miners working to do the same. You're going to get a double team here. And obviously, Forsyth's going to try to release up to linebacker. And then basically it's just, hey, let's try to get up and seal everybody. And you might be letting one of these guys through, because now you have a fullback who's coming out who can be your kick out option backside underneath. Now, as you see it, great job right there. Javonte's able to escape. Obviously, the hands in the grasp of number 90 there on the ground. 13-yard gain, keeping his legs moving. That's the Javonte Williams we know, that we've seen. You've got a 6-eye right here with Chase Young. You got a 2-eye right here from the D tackle, 3 technique right here, and you got outside from the defensive end with obviously your linebackers. They're going to work to obviously fill, but what you're going to see is, hey, we're going to try to seal. We're going to try to seal, bring him back underneath, double team up to play side, work him right here, and try to work your just matchups. And look, Javonte right here out of the pistol. Good job, right? Escapes. Crash down right here, hits the cutback. Good job by Ben Powers. Good job by Garrett Bowles, keeping his feet moving. Adam Troutman against number 6. And now keep those feet churning. 13 yards on the ground. Great performance by Denver's run game. Javonte Williams on this play is going to rattle off a 20-yard run, and I like the way that this is set up here, okay? So what you're going to see from a blocking standpoint, Broncos going to work mano-y-mano. You're going to have, obviously, a little bit of a double team. Forsyth working up here to the linebacker. This guy is going to get a little chip from a Ben Powers, but then Ben is going to step and block the outside guy. Garrett's actually going to step down right here to block linebacker, because they're bringing Michael Burton. I'm going to point the arrow right here. Michael Burton, they're bringing him backside underneath to take care of this guy that they're going to let through, so Powers can actually work right here against the defensive end. And then Javonte is going to do the rest here with a 20-yard run. Look at that. Beautiful. We haven't seen that from the Broncos. Man, he almost broke that one too. Shoestring tackle those ones can be unfortunate. So it might be easier to show up, and that's not Michael Burton, my bad. That's Nate Adkins. You're going to see a chip release right here, and then he's going to pivot backside to block the defensive end. Garrett's going to work up here to try to seal play side linebacker. Work up right here. You're going to work up right here, and Forsythe is going to work to this linebacker. And then it's just, hey, mono, mono. Lil Jordan Humphrey's going to help, but then you're bringing Nate Adkins underneath to work to block right here against number 97 of the New Orleans Saints. Bang. And there, look, because you get to the play side linebacker from Forsythe, now Javonte's got a hole. Garrett's able to leak up and seal play side linebacker. Now Javonte's got the hole right here. This is just well executed. The Broncos, in a game where they had such a short turnaround, found a way to do some of the little things that led to some big plays on the ground. Javonte Williams, first rushing touchdown of the game here. You're going to get a little bit of initial release here from Alex Forsythe. He's going to work up to seal the play side linebacker. Quinn's going to try to kick out here, and you got Mike McGlinchey one-on-one on the outside. Well, obviously, you're going to work right here to try to block. You're going to obviously work a double team to get up to try to seal play side, and Javonte's just going to do the rest right here. I mean, beautiful. Hole opens up, untouched. Touchdown, Denver. They made it look easy against the Saints defense. And look, the Saints have talented players across the board. I have no idea what's going on. Are they so uninspired they don't want to play for Dennis Allen? It's so weird to me to see the Saints be as bad as they are defensively. So right here you have obviously a 2-eye inside shade of the offensive guard. You've got a guy who's playing a little bit of a tilt against a 3-tech right here. And then basically your blocking standpoint, hey, I'm going to crush him down. I'm going to work right here. I'm going to try to get up to the linebacker here. Work right here, the double team, and then try to get up to seal play side linebacker here. And then obviously Javonte is going to do the rest, going to get inside the hole. Touchdown. Good performance on the ground by Denver. Jalil McLaughlin for 21 yards on this play. I think this is well blocked. The Broncos right here. Cortland is just going to crack down against the defensive end. You're going to have a motion guy here, and Troy Franklin is going to really be used as a decoy. Let's get him in motion first. That way I can show you. Okay, now Cortland, the crack guy. You're going to have a pulling tackle here with Mike McGlinchey and obviously another receiver. These are going to be your outside lead blockers here while you have Quinn Miners. He's going to step down and try to get up to play side right here. You're obviously going to have Forsythe right here working against the defensive tackle. And then everyone's just climbing to get up to be able to seal. And then Jalil's going to cut back inside. He gets skinny, finds the crease, good vision, and almost breaks off a touchdown, 21 yards on the ground. So how are we going to see this once again? Let's see the motion first, then I can show you. Okay, motion, window dressing. Cortland, down block. Vele, lead blocker. Pulling tackle right here. And then Quinn Miners is climbing up right here. Forsythe's blocking down against 93. Ben Powers right here is stepping to try to be able to seal up and maybe work his way play side. Same thing with Garrett right here. But Jalil's fast. He's a difference maker. Look, I love that they're getting out to the second level. You got guys here with McGlinchey, with Vele, who can block these guys. And obviously you got good blocking right here. Sutton, everyone just does a great job. Jalil puts his foot in the ground, gets skinny, finds the hole. Good anticipation, being patient. Good job by Alex Forsythe coming through, hitting a little kick out. Jalil McLaughlin, 21 yards on the ground. Good efficiency. On a play like this, Bo Nix has to make a better decision. Now, you're going to get a 6-man rush right here from the Saints. You got a one-on-one down here, Marshawn Lattimore against Cortland Sutton. Obviously, you have a safety over the top, a safety right here. You got your corners playing outside leverage. But what you're going to see, route concept standpoint, Lucas Kroll's going to block. Then he's going to run out here. Devon Valey's going to come underneath. Cortland's going to work the one-on-one to get vertical. And obviously a vertical route on the outside here from Marvin. So once again, let me get the route concepts here for you. And then one-on-one. And on this one, ideally, I think, because of the pressure, and obviously Bo's going to scramble out to his left, I think he's trying to hit Devon Vele right here. He floats it. This is almost intercepted by Tyrann Mathieu. Just a bad decision. Now watch, obviously, you got a corner blitz. You got a guy right here, guy coming off the edge, and you got guys working all across the board here. So now Bo's going to sense that pressure, does a good job of evading it. Like, that's the thing. Bo is great at evading pressure, not taking sacks. But now, if he, and I understand this is nitpicking, it's hard to be able to turn, flip your hips, set your feet, and then fire a throw right here. But it looks like he's trying to hit this route here. He throws it, and he floats it, obviously, right into the hands of Tyrann Mathieu, who luckily drops it. Like, that's the easiest interception opportunity you're going to get in the NFL, and he couldn't come away with it. Just summarizes where the Saints are at. Now, look at that. Does a great job evading the pressure here, but it's like, Look at that. Now he's throwing with his left foot forward. His plant foot is obviously elevated, and he's moving sideways. There's not a great realm for trajectory on this football. Floats it too high when it should have been trajectoried here to Javonte Williams. Near interception. This was almost disastrous for the Broncos. Not a good decision by Bo. Final play of the film review is going to be Javonte Williams' second touchdown here. Obviously, you're just going to get a block right here. Everyone's just working their one-on-ones. Try to get some push there. Javonte Williams is going to do the rest. Does a great job here of just being patient right here. Like, look, great extension by Mike McGlinchey. Quinn Minor's working. Alex Forsyth working his one-on-one. You got a linebacker right here. You got a corner who's going to come up and try to help here. Javonte just gets skinny, keeps his legs going. Touchdown, Denver. This was a very impressive rushing output for Denver. Obviously, over 227 yards on the ground collectively as a team. Contributions from a lot of folks here. Good down blocks, one-on-ones, win your one-on-ones, and then Javonte is going to try to do the rest here. Finds the crease. Good leverage by McGlinchey. Good leverage here, obviously, by Quinn Minors. Get skinny, lower your shoulder, keep the legs churning, protect the football. Touchdown. Good showing by Denver on Thursday night. Ball follows up the near interception with a great play right here. Unfortunately, Marvin Mims is going to drop the ball. He's going to obviously run off and then come back inside. There's going to be a six-man pressure here, six-man rush from all of these guys for the Saints defense. And Denver, unfortunately, just can't come up with this play. Like, Bo does a great job. He's looking off the safety. There's 6 players crashing through the line of scrimmage. He rips a throw to where it should be, and Marvin just can't catch it. Like, that's just a missed opportunity there by Marvin Mims. Good job, good anticipation by Bo. Now watch the pressure. Like, you got everybody right here. And he just fires that shot exactly where it needs to be. Let's take a look at it again. It's just a drop. Like, you got to come up with a play like that in those moments. Love this concept right here. Some run action from the Broncos offense. They're going to pull Alex Forsyth and Quinn Minors here to the offensive right side. You're going to get help here from Adam Troutman, who's going to work his way up, become a blocker, and you're going to get some help here. But from a route concept standpoint, fake the inside handoff to Javonte here because it's run action. Sell it, show it run. But then you have Javonte Williams, the number 3 receiver. He's running to the flat. You've got Troy Franklin. He's going to be the intended receiver. Work his release, get inside. And obviously, Bo Nix is going to find him here for a little bit of a gain, 12 yards. And then Cortland's just going to run the deep over. I like how the Broncos execute this. Let's watch it. Now you get the pull, right? Obviously, this guy's coming off the line of scrimmage because Troutman's releasing him free, and he's going to come up and try to block play side. Now this guy's going to crash inside, and Minors is going to bury him into the ground. Nice throw there by Bo Nix. Has time to set his feet. Fires his college teammate. Fires to his college teammate, Troy Franklin. As you can see, down block right here. He's going to release off. He's going to block here. Block. Love this here. Inside run, and he becomes a blocker here. Work your one-on-one. Fire the shot here to Troy Franklin. Bang. Nice catch and run. 12 yards. First down, Broncos offense. This is a great play right here from the Broncos offense and Bo Nix. For as much as people want to criticize Bo on little things like footwork, things that obviously he can work on, Bo is also doing some things operationally well here. I love this play because you're going to have, obviously, at the top of your screen, you're going to have 2 routes running vertical that's going to try to clear off the safeties. The corners, they're playing a little bit underneath. Looks like a cover 2 because the corner here staring. And this, obviously, the nickel defender is playing right here, the hook to curl. But what you're going to see from a route concept standpoint, you got, obviously, the vertical over routes, and then Troy Franklin right here. He's going to work skinny on a crosser because you got Marvin Mims now coming up underneath here to the flat where it's like, hey, if this corner's playing cover 2, like, he has to respect that, or this nickel has to respect the flats here. Bo does a great job rolling out and finding Troy Franklin on this play. As you can see, you're starting to see it maneuver a little bit. Extra blocker here. Marvin's going to leak out to the flat. Corner sees that Marvin's coming underneath. He has to be able to respect that. But then it's like, okay, you got the vertical route here. You got the vertical over route here. The safeties have to be on top of that. Marshawn Lattimore already communicated an in-call because now you got Troy Franklin. He's running the clear route right here, and he's going to be open. This is a 30-yard gain for the Broncos. Puts that corner in a tough spot right there. Good job by Bo Nix. That's a clean offensive operation here on this play. And look, it's rolling out. Throw it, fire, bang, catches it. Maybe you can lead him in stride if you want to critique anything. But you know what? We're going to take the 30 yards. Third and goal here for the Broncos offense in the red zone. We've seen this play run several times. Obviously, this is the boot where you're going to get Cortland Sutton. He's going to work up to try to get backside here in the end zone. Lil Jordan Humphrey working his way across right here. Adam Troutman's going to stay in as extra pass protection. And then Javonte Williams obviously going to run a route out of this. But then you got Devon Vele coming up underneath into the flat. This is a three-man route concept here. And the Saints do a really good job. There's good coverage across the board. You got Marshawn Lattimore one-on-one here. Well, and he's got help inside, obviously, against Cortland Sutton. Tyrann Mathieu back here. You got good communication all across the board by the Saints. Nothing is here. So now you see, okay, hey, if Bo's looking, he's looking at Cortland right here like, okay, do I have something? But he sees this defender right here. This guy can easily float back and get a pick. This is exactly what happened against the Steelers. So Bo is learning from his mistakes. He's like, I'm not going to fire that. I can't. So now it turns into a scramble drill. Good protection. But as you can see, Broncos country, when you're watching the Broncos, you're like, throw the ball, find somebody. Nobody is open. This is coverage all across the board here. Look, you got two defenders on one receiver, two defenders on Javonte, two defenders right here in a one-on-one that this guy is covered. So now Adam Troutman recognizes this is scramble drill. Now he's going to leak out. Now initially I thought I was like, okay, hey, Bo, look at this. Now you can see in terms of here's his back foot, here's his front foot. Now he just kind of fires it. And I thought to myself, like, oh, hey, you got to float this up to Adam Troutman. You're going to at least get a first down on this play here. But then I think on the replay there we saw on Thursday Night Football, the ball actually ends up being tipped. So I was critiquing Bo here. Now, as you can see, look, man, you're looking here trying to see, okay, is Cortland the guy? Vele's covered. I mean, there is no one open here. Good job by Garrett Bowles maintaining good blocks here. Now, nothing. Now, I don't know. It looked like it was tipped on the Thursday night broadcast. That one, you just got to set your base and obviously float that to your guy, give him a chance there. This play right here is a great example when Bo Nix can set his feet and fire a throw. I mean, I like this route concept right here. Lucas Kroll's the number 3 receiver, is going to run vertically because right now you have a safety over the top. You got a corner who's playing off, and they're kind of playing that scoot technique, kind of squatting. Looks like they're kind of playing zone on this side, and obviously this corner, the nickel defender, is going to be guarding everything there, but obviously this linebacker is going to drop depth to get underneath because you have over-the-top help right here on a vertical route. Because of the vertical route, Devon Vele is going to run a slant inside, and then you're going to have Troy Franklin at the top. He's just going to run it in, and Bo's got time. He's going to fake the inside handoff to Jalil McLaughlin. He's going to fire the throw here to Devon Vele. Just a well-executed play, but also watch his footwork. Boom, he sets. His feet are set. Now he's going to lead in stride. Fires it. Devon's going to catch it. Yards after the catch. Denver needs more of this in their offense. Bo Nix can make good throws. His footwork has to be more consistent, but this is a great example of him being able to set his feet, not face a lot of pressure right here, and he just fires it. Leads him in stride. Yards after the catch. First down. More of this in Denver's offense, please. Nice design run right here from Bo Nix. He's going to get 30-plus yards on the ground. I love this, too, because you're going to get motion right here, so you're going to create some flow away from you, but you're going to use your receivers to down block to get some outside release while you're going to be pulling your tackle and your guard to the outside, and Bo Nix is just going to keep it. And obviously his athleticism, 10 carries, 75 yards on the ground in this game. Nice down blocks by the receivers. Cortland Sutton, great block. Lil Jordan Humphrey, great block. Now you're allowing Ben Powers to seal right here against this guy, and now Garrett Bowles can work one-on-one against the corner. Corner does his job. He goes outside, maybe makes a little business decision. Now he's going to try to chase Bo Nix. Alex Forsyth up at the next level here, trying to block. And a little bit of a dirty play here, I feel like, or a little bit, not a dirty, but a cheap play here by Tyrann Mathieu. Nice little shove at the end. You just got whooped, so don't get mad. You get whooped between the lines. Don't do anything dirty after that. Look at that. Forsyth, he's already pulling. Design, bang. Just a good executed play. I like the design run. Good extra effort blocking by Denver's offensive line. Good play by Nix with his legs. Broncos, first and goal. Bo Nix on this play is going to fire a rip here to Lucas Kroll, who's lined up as the number 2 receiver. And what you're going to see here at the top of the screen, vertical release outside. You're going to get it at the bottom of the screen as well. But what you're going to see is Adam Troutman is going to block 1001, run a little bit of an out route. Lucas Kroll's going to work inside the hash right here because you have a safety over the top, but this linebacker's playing over the middle. Bo Nix does a great job of firing this to a window, a little bit of a kind of a back shoulder. As you can see, linebacker's backpedaling right here. You can tell safety's climbing over the top. You got help right here inside. Marshawn's one-on-one on the outside against Cortland. Obviously, Taylor's is obviously in his back pedal here. Looks like he's playing zone on this side. So you've got zone to one side. You got man or match on the other. And now it's like, hey, there's a window right here because this linebacker now all of a sudden has let him go. Safety sees it a little late, says, oh, no, there's the window right there. Bo does a great job. He's already cocked back, and he's going to rip this throw across the middle here to Lucas to where only he can get it. I think that was a good decision there by Bo Nix. I think it's a good adjustment, good decision there by Lucas Kroll as well. Anytime you can get vertical up the seam, look at that. Good footwork, and he just fires it. That's perfect. First down, Broncos, they were in business. They were feeling a little bit last night.